Everybody out there, this is Seto, and today we'll be profiling another build of the Galaxy Lord's deck profile. Yes, that's his nickname now. We're going to call him the Galaxy Lord because he's like the master of the galaxy. So he's going to be showing you another build. What is it called exactly, man?
This is the Galaxy Cyber Dragon artifacts that everybody asked me about when I put the competitive Galaxy deck on the YouTube channel.
So it's going to be Galaxy, it's Galaxies, Cyber Dragons, and artifacts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so without further ado, I'll let him take over.
This is probably my favorite variant in case anybody has never, like, if they want to see. You play 2 dragon. 3 is way too much. You know, he's good in the original build or the artifact build, but in the Cyber Dragon build, because you're playing way more monsters, you have to cut him back a little bit. Same thing with Knight. You can search him, so there's no reason to play more than the 2. And also, you don't really want to open with him. You want to kind of grab him when you need him. Like I said in previous videos, in the other builds, you have to run 3 because you will not get him enough. But in this build, it's totally fine because he's not. These guys aren't even the theme in this build. Like, this build is kind of like Galaxies without
kind of, yeah.
Pretty much, UTKs are real. He's the theme. That's the best card in the deck. Because he works, the synergy with Cyber Dragon is just ridiculous, and I'll explain more about it, but like, if you don't know what he does, you ditch any light to summon him. Like Abyss, but you ditch any light, and then he can search for himself, and that's what you do. You search for himself to kill people. Or you search for them if you really need them. Same thing, 2 Wizard, you don't want to open with them too much. You only have really 2 targets that you even care about searching for it, aside from Soldier. So 2 is plenty. He is not the best card in the deck. I don't care what anybody says, he's not. He is bad, but you have to play him because he's slightly better than the other bad cards in this deck. You play 3 Cyber Dragons. That's where the OTK comes from. You know, I'll do the OTK after the deck profile, but that, you gotta play 3. They're so important and they're so good. 2 core to search out the spell and traps. Nah, wasn't me. Okay, sorry, Pierre. But you gotta play the 2. 3 was too much, you open with it way too much. But you can do some nutty plays with him. The synergy with the Galaxy Soldier is just really, really dumb. And you know, it's an awesome card. Like everybody knows, I play the Artifact Engine, the full Artifact Engine, Corey McDuffie sites, you know.
Signed.
Yeah, signed. 2 Veiler in the main deck, 2 Maxi. I don't know what it is with me lately. I've been maining 2 of both of them in every deck lately. I don't even know why. I just feel like it. It's really fun. I mean, it's been consistent. It's helped all my decks run a little faster and just kind of, you know, opening up like those, like just 1 of each, and then like your regular hand is pretty cool. Especially because, like I said, at the Indian Zector profile, I go second. Pretty much always. I will always go second unless I'm playing like ninjas or something. For spells, full Artifact Engine. Like I said, I play the 3 ignitions. You can side them out if you don't need them, or don't play them at all if you don't want to. Cyber Repair Plant. Those are the only search targets with Cyber Dragon Core. Its effect is if you have a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, which Core counts as a Cyber Dragon on the field and in the graveyard, you can search for any light machine. And people don't realize this, but he is definitely a light machine.
Yeah, so you can make...
So you use a Cyber Dragon card to search a Galaxy card, which is really stupid. And the other effect is if you can like send a light machine from your graveyard back to your deck, and if you have 3 Cyber Dragons, you can do them both. But you literally only use it to search for the Soldier. That's all it's there for.
That makes sense.
To search out Soldier. For level 8, so we play 2 trade-in. Regeki, Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, you know, good cards, good one-ups. That's just to set up your Cyber Dragon plays, and that's just to make an unbreakable board, because you can make double Felgrand, Cyber Dragon Nova, just all kinds of stupid stuff.
Yeah, I
1-0-1 Expedition, like I said in all my Galaxy videos, this is the biggest mistake Galaxy players make, is they play more than 1 of either of them. You need 1 of each, and that's it. Side them out if you really have to, but you only need the 1. You'll search it with Wizard. For traps, 3 Sanctum, because playing artifacts. 2 Call of the Haunteds, because Soldier gets his search off of any sort of summon. What he's summoned, or special summon, I guess. Whatever, he searches, you know, just like that, so that's why he plays all the Haunteds. And for Soldier, Dragon, Cyber Dragon, pretty much anything. Vanities and Malevolent Catastrophe, because we play the full Artifact Engine. And because this is more of an OTK style than the other Galaxy build I've done, get rid of your opponent's problem and get rid of their back row just to go ahead and kill them. For the extra deck, which for once I have the full extra deck in a profile.
that's
1 Prime Photon Dragon, you only need the 1. He's just to get rid of shit-alls, really, and then like other problem things. 1 Tachyon Dragon, love Tachyon Dragon. 2 Felran, probably the best card in the deck, extra deck, period. 1 Prime Photon Dragon. Did I say Prime Photon full armor?
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Yeah, that's Prime Photon Dragon. Just play the 1, you only need the 1. Gimmick Puppet, Giant Grinder to get rid of your Xyz opponents. You play rank 5, so you play a Gaia. 2 Pleiades, because your whole deck's light and you make a lot of rank 5s. Most underrated rank 5 ever, gotta play him at 1. 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, he's part of the OTK. 1 Shark Fortress for the same reason, if you want to be saucy. Volcasaurus, if you want to vote people. For the Cyber Dragon Nova targets, you play 1 Cyber End Dragon, and I play a Parapsychroid. Because just the double cowboy direct works pretty cool. And then for the side deck, that's basically like, I've actually meant to show this in videos before, but I have basically a side deck that I switch in and out of decks for locals, and I just don't bother changing it, except for like a couple cards maybe, depending on what is played in the deck. But I always side deck 2 Kaikus. In this deck, I side deck a Vanity's Ruler and a Lad. I always side deck the Majesty's Fiend. I'm sliding 1 Lancea because I play artifacts, so it's easier to play him than in any other deck because I sank them to summon him out. 2 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbits.
That price tag.
I mean, I got those for a BLS. Wasn't even my BLS.
Oh, the old one?
I traded my friend's BLS for it and said I'll replace it. Don't worry, and he goes okay. So it's all good. I side deck 2 Photon Sanctuaries. Like I said in the competitive Galaxy profile, one of the best cards ever. No one realizes how good it is. It summons those 3 for free. Especially him. Like in the competitive build, I side deck 2 Latent Darkness Dragons and main deck 1 of these, and then I side 2. So I make sure I open with it and a way to summon out Lad and just abuse the hell out of him. 1 day apiece for time. For traps, 2 Ceasefire for time, and then 2 Fairy Wind. And that should be 15 cards. I hope it is.
So, anything you want to say about this deck, man?
I was going to show you the OTK real quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
90% of the OTK involves you have to open up with these 2 cards and any other light.
So
those 2 cards and any other light. And what you do is, assuming your opponent doesn't have Vanities or Warning, which if they do, you know, obviously good for them, but you reveal this, you ditch Cyber Dragon, you summon him. He searches for himself, so you grab another one. And then you do that again, and you send the other light, and you summon him.
So it doesn't matter, as long as you
it does not matter what light it is, as long as it's a light. And then you overlay, and you make Nova. Shut up. Nova, detach, summon him from the graveyard. Attack over something, like direct, hopefully direct for 21. Attack for 21, damage step, banish tap for 42. So that's already 63 damage. And like I said, that's only 3 cards out of your hand out of the 6 if you go second.
So that's saying that you still got a whole bunch left.
And because it's Galaxies, if you can manage to pull a rank 8 as well, or another rank 5, that's game. And as simple as that. Like that's already a third. Oh, that's 2/3 of your opponent's life points off of 2 cards.
It just makes me wonder if Infinity ever came over here. That can actually make it too, pretty much.
Oh no! If Infinity comes over here, I'm taking like the rank 8 part out, making it rank 5 spam.
Spam, yeah. That's what
just
say.
so I can make like 50 Infinities in one turn. But that's the profile. As far as like final thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this is my favorite deck. A lot of people seem to like the deck profiles, and I got a lot of questions on the competitive build about this profile because I did comment that in the video that I played Cyber Dragons in it, and this is my favorite one because it's the most fun, and it's like people will come up and look at your matches and be like, what the hell is this? What am I looking at? And you do some really stupid plays because of the Cyber Repair Plants. If I decide to make this variant competitive, I'd honestly just take the artifacts out and just play Galaxy Cyber Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I'd play Cyber Network. And banish the soldiers, banish the soldiers to the Cyber Dragons and stuff like that, and then summon them all. And then it's so nutty. Like the plays are so funny. But I mean, it's a cool deck. If people really do like my Galaxy profiles, check them out. It works in the TCG, and it rarely ever loses to the meta. You got to make the right plays at the right time.
Amen.
And you know, like Necroz isn't really an issue. Like on Sunday, I played this in a tournament, and if I didn't forget, that he counts as Cyber Dragon no matter where he is, as long as he's not in your hand or in the deck. If he's on the field or he's in the graveyard, he's a Cyber Dragon. Like, he's actually Cyber Dragon. I forgot that Cyber Dragon Nova can summon him from the grave, which would have put me exactly the damage I needed to kill him in one turn, but I forgot that and I lost because of that. But that's my own fault.
Stuff happens.
Hey, it happens. I wasn't thinking. I was listening to music and just like, because I didn't even pay for that tournament. Like, my friend just kind of put me in the system, so I didn't care. I was already X1, and it was like round 5. I didn't care.
I understand.
But I mean, it's a cool deck. It does take a good pilot. Like, if you don't know how to play conservatively, you're gonna lose with it. So just, you know, give us some testing and try and you got to think about, how can I kill my opponent rather than how can I make a play that's gonna like put me ahead? Like, just kill them.
Just kill them outright.
Just go ahead and kill them. And it's honestly, another thing that's cool about it is it's hard to brick in this deck. Like, you have to open up like both Maxis, both Veilers, and like 2 spells and like 2 trade-ins.
So there's always like a good play you can make.
Just about, yeah. Because 90% of the deck searches, and it all searches for the same guy who searches for the rest of the deck. So. Or the other thing that's bad is if you open up with just artifacts. But like, because I play the full artifact engine, I can still use the artifacts. It's just, it does limit my play. Yeah. But that's probably the worst thing that can happen, and even that's not that bad. The artifacts do a lot.
True.
So, I mean, it's a cool deck. Check it out.
Yeah. So me and Adam were talking, and if you guys give us 30 likes on this video, we will do a duel video featuring full match and everything with him doing this.
Sighting and everything, like actual match with me playing this Galaxy, because a lot of people ask for me to play the deck because they want to see my combos and wonder how I'm not full of shit.
Yeah.
So, there's no way Galaxies work. No way.
So
I don't believe it.
So next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, and remember to like the video if you want to see the duel video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.